Hi, my name is Kylie Blacksell and I'm from Human Happiness, and welcome to your new moon in Capricorn with a solar eclipse on Sunday the 6th of January yoga class. If this is your very first time with us, then a very big welcome to you. If you have any concerns about your mental, emotional or physical health with respect to doing a class, please do consult your health professional before continuing with this class today. We're just going to start off with an activation. So just shaking down to the floor here. And this just activates the body, gets us ready for the yoga. It takes around about 10 minutes. And we tend to do around about the same thing each time, so we can focus on what's happening astrologically and numerologically on the planet at the moment, and why I'm choosing these particular movements to do today. And just bring your hands up. If you do have blood pressure, heart condition, shoulder issues, just keep the hands around about the eye level, not bringing them any higher. Otherwise, you're quite welcome to bring them up nice and high if you like, and around to the side. So yes, it is a new moon in Capricorn, and it is a solar eclipse, so that's a pretty big thing. There's going to be 3 eclipses in Capricorn over this year. So and Capricorn's going to have a very, very big aspect. Just coming up again, we're going to bring the feet a little further apart, just going round in a circle. Pretty big aspect for the next year and a half. I get all of my information from astrologically from Barbara Goldsmith, and she does fortnightly readings online, so you can go onto YouTube and watch the rest of her reading if you like, to get a more thorough understanding of what I'm talking about. So round in circles. You can bring your head below your waist if you don't have any concerns about blood pressure, heart condition, any vertigo or ear, eye, nose, throat issues. And one more time around this way. So yes, Capricorn is going to have a very, very big role to play over the next year and a half, and particularly around its eclipses, and there's one coming up on the 6th. Let's go around the other way. And a really big thing with that is honesty. Okay, you need to be honest with yourself. You need to take a really close look and ask yourself, what is it that's been niggling at me, that's been bothering me, that I know needs to be looked at, that I've been avoiding. Okay, it's because the universe is definitely going to catch you out on it if you don't do something about it. So shaking it out, lovely, and then just nice, gentle sways around, whatever's within your limits. I do modifications for any of the health considerations that pop up as we do each of the movements today. So you can obviously take note of those. It is suitable for all ages, levels of fitness and flexibility and health. So just reaching up. So yes, so you need to be honest with yourself. So today is all about looking deeply at, well, you'll know already. You'll know already, once I said that, you'll know that there's something there. There's something in some aspect of your life, going down a little bit lower, that's not working, that is just, it doesn't feel right. You know there's something that needs to change. You need to make that move. You need to do that thing. You need to step outside of your comfort zone and deal with it. And yeah, if you don't, around about this new moon, you're going to start to really feel that the universe is trying to push you to do it. And it might turn out a little bit uglier than what you were hoping for. So just tapping opposite knee with opposite hand here. So this class will give you the courage to do that. It will give you the foresight to be able to see past that uncomfortableness that you may have to experience to get through whatever this thing is that you've been resisting, that you've been ignoring, hoping it will just go away by itself. Need to get down to earth, definitely, with the Capricorn, down to earth. Clean your act up, stop procrastinating, definitely. And manifest your dreams using concrete action. So let's just go for your heels there, if you can reach the heels. Otherwise, you're quite welcome to stick with just the knees. So yeah, we need to take action. We need to actually step out of the comfort zone and move forward with that thing that we need to work on. And then just tapping the knees again. Just excuse me for a second. The fan is blowing things away on me. There's also no air in our current reading, in this reading that we're doing at the moment. So no air sign significance. So what that means is you can definitely go past just nice, gentle circles with the hips. You can definitely go past your mind's chitter chatter over this next week or so. Let's go the other way. You can go deeper. You can go past that and look at what's really going on. So it's a fantastic time to meditate. The meditation today is particularly about all of that, to actually let go of that chatter and to see a lot deeper. And to actually see, let's do some figure eights with or infinity symbols with your hips there. And it's actually to see what boundaries have been put up by your mental chatter, what blockages you've been creating by your mental chatter, and then how to move past that. Let's go the other way. And definitely to find more balance in your life. So there's a bit of a theme of finding balance as well in our yoga today as well. So, but the big thing is be honest with yourself. What's not feeling right? What is just not working for you at the moment? And you know you've been trying to avoid it. You've been trying to just go, oh, that'll just go away by itself, and it's not going away. And it just keeps popping up. You can do some infinity symbols here, and again, keep the hands below the eyes if you do have blood pressure, heart conditions, shoulder issues. Otherwise, you're welcome to come up. And again, also, you can come lower down to the floor as well. So yeah, that's what it's all about. So I'm going to be doing a very powerful sequence today, and a couple of fantastic asanas that I hope you really enjoy. So just coming back into the heart area here, settling it down. And then scooping in. Little Snowy here is all set for the class. He's working very hard over here in the corner. All right. And then just bring the hands up a little bit higher. So remembering this class, you know, it is suitable for everybody, and it is available free online. And please do share it with the people in your life that you know, maybe some workmates, maybe some loved ones that you know can't make it to a yoga class for whatever reason. It's a really good way to keep up your yoga and to be doing a regular class. And as I said last time, I've created an online group. It's a special format so that we can actually, you can report in when you've done your class. So when you're planning on doing your class and when you've done your class, and any obstacles that you've come across. So palms facing outwards here, breathe out, stretch out the shoulders, and then breathing in. And just be nice and gentle here if you have any hernia or thyroid issues or abdominal surgery, anything like that. Just be very, very gentle. If it's recent, I wouldn't do any back bends at all. Breathing out and breathing in. Okay. And out. In and out. All right, and then we're doing our stepping. So step the right foot forwards, hands up, and then back to the middle and to the back. So it's doing just a little bit of a lower back stretch there. Lovely. I hope you all had a beautiful Christmas and a very happy New Year's Eve celebrations a few days ago. And you're all ready for this big year. So coming back into the middle, and then let's go the left foot. So it is a 3 universal year, and this month is a 4 universal month. So it is time to really get your act together, to really get moving, particularly with your expression, because we are in that 3 universal year now. So it is all about self-expression. It's all about saying what it is you really need to say, and just taking serious action for this month in particular. You can, if you do have osteoporosis, hip issues, ankle, knee issues, please do keep your feet on the floor if you need to, and just wriggle your foot. Otherwise, you can grab a chair or a wall, and then just coming up if you have any concerns about your balance there. Yeah, so circles with your ankle, and then the other way, and out to the side, and back, and a little bit of a swing there, and then let's go the other side. So yeah, 3 universal year. So I'll be talking about this a fair bit as we go through the year, and circles with your ankle, and particularly as we approach March, because of course that will be as we approach February. No, I've got that wrong as well. no, later in the year when we do have a coordination of a 3 universal month as well. That actually makes it a lot more amplified. And at the back. What would it be? 3, and then swinging. So when it equals 12, so it's September. And then round we go. Will be a particularly big month for self-expression. All right, lovely. Okay, we're ready to do some prep for the particular movements we're going to be doing today. And one, we're just going to very, very loosely do the breath of Arjuna. So just bring the hands down, put the right hand above, in front of the left, and then just bringing it up. And again, keep the hands lower if you need to. And then left in front of right, just a nice stretch here. Breathing out, breathing in. This is really today just to stretch those arms, stretch the back. Wake the body up in preparation for the yoga. And down. And one more. Okay, lovely. And then just doing a tricep stretch, so just grabbing your elbow, reaching across. A little bit of a stretch there. So we're going to be doing the cow face, which is probably the strongest posture we're going to be doing. Let's switch to the other side, and it requires a fair bit of prep because it is a fairly strong posture. But of course, there's modifications for that as well. Okay, and grabbing yourself a strap of some description, and just having your hands about a hand width away from your thighs, and then just breathing in, up go the hands, and breathing out. Lovely. And just release, breathing in and out. Lovely. Feeling that nice stretch. All right, and releasing that. You might want to keep that strap fairly nearby for our cow face later, because it is, as I said, a fairly strong movement. And then place your right hand just down here underneath your abdomen, and then your left hand above, and keep it here again if you do have those considerations we were talking about before. Otherwise you can bring it up higher. Breathe in, reach up, and then just breathing out, just a very gentle bend across to your right. This is still a body prep. This is getting our quad lumborium happening. And then coming up. And let's switch to the other side. Breathe in and out. Over we go. Lovely. Okay. And then having your feet together, I'll just show you from the side so it's easy for you to see. And a decent step forwards. And then just lean in on that front knee, but keep the knee above or behind your ankle. You should feel a decent stretch back here in your quad. Not your quad, your calf. I'll wake up soon, then I'll be a lot more useful. All right. And then switching to the other side, I'll just come back to the front here. That was the same foot, wasn't it? It's very hot here, so trying to wake myself up here. There we go. A little bit of breathing to wake myself up. Okay, and then place one of your feet out the front. Doesn't really matter which one we start with. The other foot's going to be about 45 degrees behind you. Keep that front leg fairly straight and just come down until you feel a stretch in the back of that front leg. Your hamstring, so wherever that works for you, and of course keep the head above the waist if you need to, or if you do need to stretch further and you're okay to come down, you're quite welcome to come down further. Just enjoying that lovely hamstring stretch. As I said, quite a few little stretches today. Walk your hands back up, and let's go to the other side. Coming down just until you feel that stretch. Just breathing into it, letting those hamstrings have a lovely stretch. Then coming down onto your knee. Now if knee isn't going to work, I just realised I didn't get my chair out. Sorry, tree. If knee isn't going to work for you, you can sit yourself on a chair and just stretch out the back, okay? Stretching into the psoas. Or of course, as I said, you can come down onto the floor. And just leaning forward just a little bit there. You don't have to stretch quite as deep as I am if you don't want to. And then switching sides. All right, and a few more little stretches. And again, if this one's a little bit difficult to do on the floor, you're welcome to come back up onto your chair. So you're coming up into a little bit of a squat, and then leg out to the side. You can do this on your knee, if you prefer. Okay, or as I said, you can get back up on that chair if the floor is just not going to work for you today. Everything can be done from the chair, okay? And then switching sides. Lovely. All right. There's a couple little ones, and again, they are on the floor. Again, if you don't want to do the floor, this one you literally just cross your legs and just lean forward. Okay, and you'll feel a stretch in the top leg there. It is a little bit fiddly, but once we get into the movements, it's pretty quick and very beneficial. So well worth your effort. So coming down onto the floor, you can just cross your legs, okay, and grab behind the hamstring there on the back leg, and just lean forward. See if you feel a stretch in this closest legs, just underneath your buttocks there. If you can't quite feel enough stretch, you can grab your shin. If you still can't find enough stretch, you can go put your ankle on your knee. Place your hand either behind your leg or on the on the shin. So, and this is a really beautiful stretch to do by itself anyway. The piriformis stretch is a really delightful stretch. You don't tend to stretch this one very often. You really pretty much have to be in this position, or, as I said, sitting on the chair and leaning forward. And it is a very releasing movement on its own. Definitely worth doing at least the 20 seconds on this stretch. And let's just switch to the other side. Nice little stretch. And then just bringing your legs back down. You can leave your knees bent if you like. Put your palms up and have them facing away from the top of your head. Breathe in. When you breathe out, just bring the hands in like you're patting yourself on the back. And just a gentle stretch. You'll feel a stretch up the side of your back on both sides. And up again. Breathe in and out. Stretch. Okay, and then very gently rolling over to your right and then coming back up. Slowly. All right, so we're ready for our sequence. I will do a quick demo of what the sequence looks like and give you a couple of little modifications. As we go through. All right. Just have a little drink of water. Alright, so I'll demo what it looks like. Breathe in, and the knees bend a little bit. Big breath in and out. Okay, and then we go across to the right first. So we breathe in and out, and we turn the toes 45 degrees and then the heel 45 degrees. Get a lovely straight line, excuse me, across from your foot, creates a straight line through the ridge of your other foot. Okay, and then, sorry, just remembering what I need to do here, breathing in, and then we breathe out, and we bend that right knee, looking out, basically that's going into warrior one. And then we turn around, we push the back heel away, so the back heel pushes away as we go up into warrior two, and our hips are facing the direction of the right foot. We breathe in, then we come down, clasp our hands behind our back, and we create a straight line between our head and our back foot if we can. So you imagine that there might be a straight line there, if you can imagine that. You breathe in and then breathe out. So with a big out breath, you go into like a super person, superhero. And then we come down. I'm just going to show you this first, then explain the modifications. So some of you will not be able to do these movements. You create an equilateral triangle with your two hands and your foot. So your hands are out the front there. You come up a little bit. You get yourself nice and steady on that front foot. And if you're able to, you bring the back foot up. And keep the hips facing the floor. So not having the hips facing out like that. Keep the hips facing the floor. Then we come down, hands out the front, and then the hand goes around. When it gets to about here, the back toes come up. We come up on our back toes, and we lift up, continue around. Looks a little bit confusing, but once you've done it, you'll be okay. Breathe in and then out. I will talk you through it fairly slowly when we do it. And then the feet come back together, and then we go to the other side. Okay, it's called the power sequence. So first I'll take you through just a little bit of the modifications. Obviously hands above the head, keep them lower if you do have blood pressure, heart condition, shoulder issues. If you have, what else we got? So we got the warrior. Glaucoma, detached retina, if you're menstruating or pregnant, if you've got spinal issues, the warrior needs to come in a lot shallower. So you're just going to have your feet not too far away from each other. So definitely not out like this. Okay, you're going to have your feet about here. All right, and then you do the same movements, but you're just going to have them a lot less. Okay, everything's going to be a lot less if you have those concerns. Also, when you go into the, so that's that one. So we're here. We've done the warrior. You can bring the hands down again. Keep them below the head if you need to. So in the warrior, this one should be fairly okay for most people. Going into this, definitely if you have glaucoma, detached retina, hernia, spinal issues, again, avoid that one. Just stay in the warrior. Okay, and the beamer, I'm just looking, I'm not sure why there isn't, but definitely coming down like this. There's all of the contraindications I've said, so glaucoma, detached retina, high blood pressure, menstruating, pregnant, hernia, spinal issues, knee, hip, shoulder, you're not going to come down and do this, okay? You can come to here, okay, and then just lift your foot a little bit if you don't have back issues, okay, lower back issues or abdominal issues. You should be okay with coming down like that. You put your hands lower, okay, to get a little bit of a movement there. And of course then we come down into our runner, and again you can do that on the chair. So you can do the runner on the chair, Okay, and you could literally just swing around like that into your beamer. And again, keep the beamer nice and low if you need to, instead of doing the full version. So chair's a good idea if you do need it. All right, now I know that was a lot of prep, but it's worth it, because the power sequence, I'll give you a bit of a list, pure and clear intentions, so you're very clear about what it is that you need to shift, what you need to do, that thing that's been niggling you. Vitality, enthusiasm for success, okay, really, really good as we come into this brand new year. Empathy, integrity, because you do need to be honest with yourself at the moment. Able to build more meaningful relationships, inner strength needed to overcome obstacles, determination, stability, poise, endurance, harmony and balance. Everything I've been talking about comes in this sequence. So even if you need to modify it, you will get all the benefits, and it's well worth it. Okay, so we'll start off, we'll get ourselves into Tadasana, which is the master pose. So just lifting up one of the master poses, lifting up one of your heels and just pivot around, place your heel on your big toe, on the other foot, and then just lifting up. So it's just a measure, just to get yourself hip width, as best you can to be hip width apart. All right, and then breathing in, tightening up the knees, and breathe out, nice loose knees, nice soft knees all the way through if you can. And move your awareness up to your shoulders, breathing in to the front and out to the back, into the front, out to the back, into the front, out to the back, and then breathing in, just squeeze the shoulder blades together, lifting up, and shake it out. Any concerns you have. It looks like a complicated sequence, but I'll take you through slowly once, and then we'll go through a little bit faster, and you can practice as much as you like, because it's on video, so you can rewind as much as you like. So you'll feel like your chest is nice and open now, your shoulder blades are coming together a little bit. Arms nice and relaxed by your side, chin parallel to the floor. Imagine there's a string attached to your sternum, lifting you up to the sky. Another string attached to your crown, lifting you up. You might feel like your spine is lengthening as you do this. Lovely. And then breathing in. When you breathe out, lifting up your pelvic floor. So it's a big muscle underneath here, from the front to the back. Just feel like you're just squeezing it like a kaleidoscope. You don't need to squeeze it too hard for this one. We're not doing anything vigorous in this one, even though it is a very powerful sequence. All right, and we'll go straight into it. So breathing in. When you breathe out, bending the knees a little bit. Then breathing in, up come the hands. The palms are facing each other. And again, keep them low if you do need to modify. Breathe in, big breath in. And breathing out, fists facing inwards in front of your chest. Bring the feet, and again, modify if you need to, if you have any of those concerns that we talked about. Otherwise, you can come out further with me. Opening up the hands, breathe in, breathing out, relax the arms. Breathe in, lift up the right toes and turn them 45 degrees, place them back down on the floor. And then breathe in, lift up the right heel 45 degrees, and then that foot will draw a line straight through the ridge of the other foot. So breathing in. When you breathe out, push that back heel, so the left heel, away from your body. Turn the hands around, swinging, and then turn so that your hips are facing the direction of your right foot. And you're bending down a little bit, so you're in your warrior two. And feel that energy coming down to the base. This is a base chakra movement. Okay. Breathe in. When you breathe out, just lean forward just a tiny bit if you are okay with leaning forward. Create that straight line. Breathing in, and then breathing out, we go up. Hands go up, and again, keep them low if you need to. Keep a nice, strong core here. And we're coming down. As I said, you can use the chair. You can place your hands on your knee if you prefer. But preparing yourself for this movement, breathing in. When you breathe out, engage your core. And if it's safe for you to do so, coming up into the T. So breathing in, breathing out, bring the foot down to the floor again. You can sit on a chair. and hands out to the front. So palms are facing away. Breathing in, left hand comes up. When it gets to just behind your shoulder, you come up on your back toes, and then it's actually easy to do if you do it faster. Just saying. Leaning on your knee there, and then across. This is your beamer. And see if you can get your chest opened up out to the front. Lovely. Breathing in, and then down you go. Up and down. So that is one side. Okay? And then walk the feet back in towards each other. Keep the knees bent, coming up, supporting yourself if you need to, preparing for the other side. Breathe breath in and out. Okay, feet apart. I'll go a little bit faster on the other side, opening up and breathing out. Breathe in, the toes come up on the left foot and down. Breathe in, heel comes up, get that straight line, and breathing out. Breathing in, curl the arms around, push that heel away. Hip is facing the direction of your left foot. Breathe in, breathing out, clasp behind your back. Breathe in, breathe out, big blowout, hands blowing to the top, and then down we go, preparing yourself. Breathe in, breathe out, engage your core, and breathing in, up you go, and then just breathing naturally. Crane, that's what it's called. I couldn't think of the name of this particular posture. Breathing in, breathing out, down onto the floor if you can. Breathe in and out, palms facing outwards. Breathing in, curl up the back toes, up you come, around you go, and into your beamer. Breathe in and then breathe out, up and down. Okay, coming back into the middle. Just have yourself a quick little drink of water, and I will do it now. So maybe even look at the position in the video, how many minutes we are in. It's probably going to be around 33 minutes in. The beginning of the slightly faster version of the power sequence. All right, so coming back up, let's go a little bit faster. I'm not going to do too much talking here. So breathing in, breathe out. Breathing in and out. Relax the arms. Breathing in, toes, and out. Breathe in, heels, out. Breathing in, round we go, and out. Leaning into it. Feel that stability, that poise. That surety about what it is you need to do, that courage and determination. Breathe in and out. In and out. In and out. Breathe in. When you breathe out, engage that core. Breathe in, up you go. And do a few breaths in the crane. Let go of your fears here. Let go of anything that's holding you back. Breathe in and out. In and out. Breathe in and out. Lovely. Chest opening up. Breathe in and out. In and out. Walk the feet back in towards each other. Keep the knees bent. Gently coming up. Keep the knees bent. Breathe in and out. Opening up. Breathe in and out. In, toes, and out. In, heel, and out. Breathing in and out. So bend the knee. Push that heel away. And lining yourself up to Warrior Two. Breathe in and out. In and out. In and out. In. When you breathe out, engage your core. In. And just breathing a few times there. Feel yourself coming into balance. Breathing in, breathe out, down onto the floor. In and out. In, curl up the back toes. And out. And across. In and out. Opening up and out. Lovely. Just walk your feet back in towards each other. Very gently coming back up. Well done. If you got through that, you can obviously watch it as many times as you like between now and our next class, or whenever you like, really. I'm going to go into the beam. If you're menstruating, if you have knee issues, back, if you've got an inflamed back, spine inflamed, hips inflamed, ankle or feet issues, you may want to modify this one a little bit. The chair is the best option for modifying, and it is literally, you're going to be on the side of the chair like that. So half your bottom's on the chair, the other half's off, and your legs out the side. Okay, other than that, you're quite welcome to come down onto the floor. So we'll get straight into it. So put your right foot out to the right. You can use the chair if you do have those health concerns. And check that your left leg is vertical, so it's straight up and down. Okay, just having a bit of a look at it. Breathing in. When you breathe out, just lean towards your right foot. Place your right hand underneath your abdomen, left hand up above, and stretch it out. Release any frustration or anger that you're having with yourself about not dealing with this niggling thing that's been sitting there for ages. Breathe in and out. Let's go again. Let's really get that anger and frustration out. Breathing in and out. And come to a place of acceptance. That's where we want to be. Acceptance and contentment. That yes, that's what happened. And yes, that's how long it took me. And yes, that's okay. And yes, I'm doing something about it now. Okay, coming back up. Okay, let's go to the other side. Just checking that your right leg is vertical there, straight up and down. Breathing in and breathing out, reaching across. Lovely stretch. You'll probably find that one side's a little bit stiffer than the other. And breathing in and out. And again, and out. This is one of the best ones for releasing anger, but please do the body preps and the warm up before you slide into this, because it can be a little bit of a strong posture. Okay, lovely. All right, now we're going to go into the cow face. Again, we're going to do it fairly quickly. We did it about 3 weeks ago, so it's not that long ago that we did it. It's obviously a fair bit of energy at the moment. It requires our cow face. Forgiveness, courage, acceptance, responsibility for your own life, generosity, compassion is coming through there. All right, so to do it, again, you can do this on the chair, cross your legs, just like we did before with the warm up. So you bring yourself up. You can actually do it with me now if you like, and then grab your left leg, place it over the top, and then you sit back down. Okay, and what you want to do is sit your bottom right on top of your heel, so have your heel right in the middle of your bottom there. Okay, and if you do need something underneath your bottom to keep you steady, as many people do, definitely please do put a pillow under there if you need it. And because the left leg is up, the left arm goes under. Okay, and what we do is grab the strap. So breathing in, when you breathe out, the right hand goes over. You grab the strap with your left hand and bring it in as close as you can. Then lift up your chest, looking straight ahead. It sounds very intense and complicated, but it is a really beautiful posture to do if you can manage to get yourself into something like this. You could be doing it on the chair. Just cross your legs and just put your hands into position if they would like to go into that position. And then just breathing naturally, keeping that chest lifted, feeling that lovely stretch. And then just releasing. Of course, you can do this as many times as you like. And let's go to the other side. So coming up, the right leg goes over the top. Sit yourself back down. Place your bottom right on the heel back there, if that's comfy for you. Put a pillow underneath your right buttocks if you need it. Now the right leg is on top, so the right arm goes under and the left hand goes above. So breathing in and breathing out. Now I can actually grab the hands here. So if you can grab the hands, you don't need the strap. You might be able to do that on one side but not the other. So lifting up your chest. Choosing to forgive yourself. You can affirm, I choose to forgive myself for all of the procrastination, all of the holding back, all of the fear. It was just part of my journey. And now I'm ready to do something about it. This brings you courage, which is one of the main reasons why I chose the cow face. It gives you courage and acceptance and forgiveness to get through this little bit. This bit where the stuff you've been sweeping under the carpet is going to come up. This gives you the courage to do something about it. Okay, and gently releasing. Lovely. Good news is it's time for your deep relaxation. So you can sit on a chair if you need to, otherwise laying on your back on the floor, definitely a sheet or a blankie or something. If you can manage putting something over the top of you is really lovely to cocoon yourself. But you can work out what works best for you there. Preferably nothing, if you have a piggy tail, try to get the piggy tail out if you can. And preferably nothing underneath your head, so trying to steer clear of pillows and things, but if you know you're not going to be able to lay there without a pillow, then do that. Or just a very small folded up blanket is probably a better option to keep you nice and flat there. Just check that's all going okay. Lovely. Okay, so laying on your back, arms out by your side, palms faced up. Tuck your chin in just a little bit so you have a lovely long neck. Just allow the feet just to flop out to the side wherever they would like to go. Allow the spine just to have its natural curvature. You can place a patch of a sleep eye patch over your eyes if you like, or just closing your eyes. Or you can gaze very softly if you prefer to not close your eyes there. And a deep relaxation, yes, of course it is a deep relaxation. It will deeply relax the whole body and the mind, but it also allows the energy of what we've done today to really absorb into your body, to become a part of your being for the next week or so. And that's the really big reason why we do the deep relaxation. It also fantastically prepares you for the meditation, which is the primary reason why we do yoga, to get ourselves into a good headspace for meditation. Because meditation brings whatever you want, manifests whatever you need. Okay, so closing your eyes and moving your awareness down your torso, down your legs, all the way down to your feet and your toes. Breathing in, squeezing your feet and toes. And breathing out, release. Breathing in again, push the toes away from the body. Feel that stretch in your shins. And breathing out, release. Breathing in again, push the heels away from the body, the toes up towards the head. Nice big stretch in the calf muscles. And breathing out, release. Move the awareness further up the legs, up to the knees. Breathing in, gently pushing the knees down in towards the floor. Feel that. Feel the quads engaging to do this. And breathing out, release. Move the awareness further up the legs, up to the buttocks. Breathing in, squeezing the buttocks. Feel like the hips are rising just a little bit towards the sky. And breathing out, release. Move your awareness around to just the very base of your back, the lower part of your back. Breathing in, gently pushing the lower back down in towards the floor. Feel that gentle pressure between your lower back and the floor. And breathing out, release. Keep your awareness in your lower back, breathing in again. Gently pushing the lower back down in towards the floor. Feel that gentle pressure. And breathing out, release. Move your awareness around to the front of the torso, breathing in, squeezing those abdominal muscles down in towards the floor. Nice big squeeze. And breathing out, release. Move the awareness further up the torso, up to the chest. Breathing in, pushing the chest up towards the sky. Squeezing those shoulder blades in towards each other underneath the body. And breathing out, release. And then reversing that motion, breathing in, lifting the shoulders off the floor and pushing the chest down in towards the floor. Feel that lovely stretch across the shoulder blades. And breathing out, release. Move your awareness across your shoulders and down your arms, all the way down to both of your hands. Breathing in, gently curling your fingers over to make a very soft fist with both hands. And breathing out, releasing your gentle fists. Breathing in again, make a much stronger fist with both hands and lifting both arms just a few centimeters off the floor. And breathing out, releasing your fists and laying those fingers out as far from each other as possible. Turn your palms in towards your body, down towards the floor and even a little further around. Turn your palms back in towards your body and then up towards the sky and even a little bit beyond. Breathing out, releasing your arms and your hands back down to the floor, palms faced up. Move the awareness back up your arms, up to your neck. Breathing in, squeezing the neck. And breathing out, release. Move your awareness up to your chin, your jaw, your mouth and your tongue. Without making any sounds, imagine you're saying the letters A, E, I, O, U. And opening the mouth really wide, doing a lovely big yawn. Pointing your tongue up to the sky, across to the right, across to the left, around in a circle in one direction, and then around in the other direction. Place your tongue back in your mouth and engage your jaw. Allow the jaw to go around in one direction, and then around in the other direction. Then release the jaw and close the mouth. Make a frown and a smile at the same time. Push the eyebrows all the way down. Lift up the corners of the mouth as high as you can. Big breath in. And breathing out, releasing your frowny smile. And then looking all over your face for all the muscles you can find. And then taking a deep breath in and squeezing all the facial muscles, your forehead, your eyebrows, your eyes, cheeks, nose, mouth, chin and jaw. Big breath in. And breathing out. release, allowing all the facial muscles to melt into the floor. Move your awareness to just behind your ears and all over your scalp, imagining that you can squeeze this area, breathing in, giving it a lovely big squeeze, and breathing out, release. And then make a request that you would like all of the effects of fear to be cleansed and vacuumed from your body. You move your awareness to a beautiful celestial vacuum tube at the crown of your head. You request the speed you would like this tube to go at, slow, medium or fast. And you allow this vacuum tube to work its way into the crown of your head, cleansing and vacuuming away all the effects of fear from behind your eyes, your right ear, the back of your head, your left ear, vacuuming into your sinus area, down into your mouth, the left side of your jaw, the right side of your jaw. You can see all the darkness and blackness going up this vacuum tube and away to be recycled. Vacuuming down your throat, down your neck, into your right lung. Vacuuming down your right arm, into your right hand and fingertips. Vacuuming back up your right arm, into your right shoulder, and vacuuming across to your left shoulder. Vacuuming down your left arm, into your left hand and fingertips. And vacuuming back up into your left lung. And then vacuuming into your heart. And then vacuuming down into your stomach. And vacuuming into your pancreas, your spleen, your liver, your left kidney, your right kidney. Vacuuming into your bowels, your lower pelvic organs. Into your left hip, your right hip. Vacuuming down your right leg, through your right knee, all the way down into your right foot and toes. Vacuuming back up your right leg into your right buttocks, across to your left buttocks. Vacuuming down through your left leg into your left knee, and all the way down into your left foot and toes. And then requesting that all the space that's now being created by cleansing and vacuuming away all the effects of fear from your body be filled up with beautiful, bright white healing light. And so the switch on the vacuum tube is reversed, and as you breathe in, this beautiful light enters your left toes, your left foot and ankle, your left lower leg, knee, upper leg and buttocks. As you breathe out, this beautiful light settles into all of your left leg. The tube moves across to the right foot. As you breathe in, this beautiful light enters your right toes, your right foot and ankle, your right lower leg, knee, upper leg and buttocks. And as you breathe out, this beautiful light settles into all of your right leg. The tube moves to the base of your pelvis. And as you breathe in, this beautiful light enters your pelvic area, your middle torso, upper torso, your chest, heart and lungs. And as you breathe out, this beautiful light settles into all of your torso. The tube moves across to your right hand. As you breathe in, this beautiful light enters your right fingertips, fingers, palm, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm and shoulder. As you breathe out, this beautiful light settles into all of your right arm. The tube moves across to your left hand. As you breathe in, this beautiful light enters your left fingertips, your left fingers, palm, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, and your left shoulder. And as you breathe out, this beautiful light settles into all of your left arm. The tube moves down to the base of your spine. And as you breathe in, this beautiful light enters the base of your spine, works its way up through every single disc and vertebrae in your lumbar spine, your thoracic spine, up into your cervical spine, your neck, your head, and the crown of your head. And as you breathe out, this beautiful light settles into your head, your neck, and your spine. Your whole body is now glistening and gleaming and sparkling with this beautiful, bright white, healing light. And you affirm to yourself, my intentions are pure and clear. I am balance. I am acceptance. I am courage. I am safe. All is well. My intentions are pure and clear. I am balance. I am acceptance. I am courage. I am safe. All is well. My intentions are pure and clear. I am balance. I am acceptance. I am courage. I am safe. All is well. Sit with those affirmations for a few moments. And then move your awareness to a space just above the crown of your head. A ball of beautiful golden light is hovering there just above the floor. You take a deep breath in, and all of this beautiful golden light comes from the ball and works its way into the crown of your head. As you breathe out, this beautiful golden light showers down your head, your neck, your spine, across your shoulders, down your arms, into your hands and fingertips, showering down your torso, through your pelvis, showering down your legs, through your knees, all the way down to the very tips of your toes. Every single cell in your body has been re-energized, revitalized and rejuvenated by this beautiful golden light. Then you start to notice what parts of your body are touching the floor. Your heels, your calves, your buttocks, your shoulders, the backs of your arms and the backs of your hands, and the back of your head. You start to wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. You very gently bring your knees up to your chest and give them a bit of a hug with your arms. And gently sway from side to side, around in a circle in one direction, and then around in the other direction. And then very gently rolling over to your right side, resting your head on your right arm. And using this important moment to consolidate what we've done so far in this class. Our beautiful power sequence brought us pure and clear intentions, vitality and enthusiasm for success, empathy, integrity, the ability to build more meaningful relationships, the inner strength needed to overcome obstacles, determination, stability, poise, endurance, harmony and balance. Our beam posture brought us acceptance and contentment, released frustration and anger. The beautiful cow face posture opened up our heart chakra, brought forgiveness, courage, acceptance, responsibility for our own life, generosity and compassion. And of course the deep relaxation re-energized, revitalized and rejuvenated our entire body and entire mind in preparation for the rest of your day and for your week to come. And then imagining yourself sitting in the upright position, keeping your eyes closed, gently pushing yourself up into a sitting position. And then rubbing those palms together, create a lovely warmth between the palms. And placing those nice warm palms over your closed eyes. Then allowing the eyes to open in that nice, warm, safe place. And then gently tapping your forehead, your temples, your chin and jaw, back up to the top of your head, the back of your head, your shoulders, your chest, the side of your body, your thighs and knees, and buttocks. Shaking out the side, and breathing in, reaching up, and breathing out. Shoulder roll there. I hope you enjoyed your deep relaxation. We're going to move into our pranayama now, a little bit of breathing technique to get us ready for the ultimate pinnacle of the class, which is the meditation. So as I said before, we do our yoga, which releases any of that negative energy out of the body, gets you nice and relaxed, and gets you away from those niggling things that were happening inside of your body. Deep relaxation allows all of that to settle. Of course, relaxes you. The pranayama also prepares you for the meditation. Then finally, at the very end of the class, we do the ultimate thing that we've been aiming for, which is the meditation. Okay, so we'll start off with our deep yogic like we always do. So just placing your one hand over your abdomen, the other hand up near your chest, and breathing in. Imagine you're filling up your abdomen with air. So filling up your tummy with air, then your chest, upper chest, pause, and then breathing out, emptying your tummy, chest, upper chest. So you feel them moving up and down. Breathing in, tummy, chest, upper chest, pause, and breathing out, tummy, chest, upper chest. Breathing in, tummy, chest, upper chest, pause, and breathing out, tummy, chest, upper chest, pause. Breathing in, tummy, chest, upper chest, pause, and breathing out, tummy, chest, upper chest, pause. And we'll just finish there. Of course, you can rewind and do this as many times as you like. That's a really good one to do just whenever, whenever you're feeling a bit tensed, or if you think you're breathing a bit shallow, it's a really good one to do to sort of deeply breathe you, to breathe in from your tummy. So imagine that you're filling your tummy up with air there. It's a good idea. Now we're going to do the alternate nostril breath. We've done this many times before in the class, but we'll talk you through it again. This is really good for bringing that balance. It actually does quite a few things. It's excellent prep for meditation. It gets you to use both sides of your brain in the meditation, so it's fantastic for that. Balances the left and right hemispheres in your brain, relieves headaches, sinuses, takes away anxiety, makes you nice and calm. Balances your mind, gets rid of that unsteady mind. It also releases that anger and brings acceptance, which is another reason why I chose it today as well. So the right hand comes up, the middle finger goes on your third eye, so in that spot between your two eyes. The little finger's up against the left nostril and the thumb's up against the right nostril, and your left hand just supports your right elbow there, and sitting up nice and tall. I'll just switch sides so I can do it with you. And just check that you can breathe independently out of each nostril. Get a tissue if you need to, or just get up and move around a little bit, and that should be able to release any blockages there. So just closing off your left nostril, and then breathing in through your right nostril. Imagine you're filling up your tummy with air again. Pause, and then switch fingers and breathe out through your left. Pause, in through your left. Pause, switch fingers, out through your right. Pause, in through your right. Pause, switch fingers, out through your left. Pause, in through your left. Pause, switch fingers, out through your right. Pause, in through your right. Pause, switch fingers, out through your left. Pause, in through your left. Pause, switch fingers, out through your right. Pause, in through your right. Pause, switch fingers, out through your left. Pause, in through your left. Pause, switch fingers, out through your right. Pause, in through your right. Pause, switch fingers, out through your left. Pause, in through your left. Pause, switch fingers, out through your right. And just releasing that posture. That was around about 3 minutes. So if you're novice to this and you got through that, then really well done. If you've been doing it for a while, you might like to go for about 5 minutes, would be great, and even build it up to 10 minutes is even better. If you're doing something really difficult like studying or trying to write an essay or doing some really difficult work thing, or trying to teach a yoga class without messing it up, really good to do the alternate nostril breath, because again it balances your left and right hemispheres, makes sure that you're clear and you're calm and you're relaxed, but you're focused at the same time, and it's great for preparation for meditation, which is what we're going to do now. So as I said, you can sit on a chair if you like, but have your feet touching the floor, so place a pillow underneath your feet if you can't reach, and keeping your spine nice and upright in whatever position you're in. If you are on the floor, try to get your heels lined up with your spine if you can. And if your knees don't come to the floor, if they're up like this, place some pillows under your knees so you're nice and comfy. And if you do feel uncomfortable at any point, put the legs out the front. Don't feel like you have to stay in this position. We're going to be doing the mudra of inner security for this one, because we do need some courage. We do need to feel safe. We need to feel that we can do this bit. Okay, and this is the beautiful solar eclipse meditation, but it's also going to be helping us with that chatter that's going on in our minds. It's a unique meditation, and I hope you really enjoy it. So first we'll settle the body, and then we'll move into the actual meditation. It'll probably be a tiny bit more than 10 minutes. Okay, so relaxing the body, closing the eyes if that's okay for you, or just gazing very softly at the floor if you prefer. And then breathing in, move your awareness to your toes, your feet, your ankles, lower legs, knees, upper legs and buttocks. And as you breathe out, allow your whole lower body to sink into the floor, into the earth below. Breathing in again, move your awareness to your pelvis, your middle torso, upper torso, chest, heart and lungs. As you breathe out, allow the whole torso to sink down into the sitting position. Breathing in again, move your awareness to your fingertips, your fingers, your palms, wrists, forearms, elbows, upper arms, and shoulders. And as you breathe out, allow your arms and hands to rest in the mudra. Breathing in again, move your awareness to your spine, your neck, your head, the crown of your head. And as you breathe out, allow your head, neck and spine to sink down into the sitting position. Take yourself to your favourite beach. You're sitting on the sand just like this, facing out towards the ocean. It's the middle of the day, the sun is shining bright up in front of you. And there's a lot of people around you, a lot of chitter-chatter going on. And as you sit there, you realise that these people are mimicking the chitter-chatter in your head. You can hear people complaining about things. This isn't good enough. Why didn't I get this? Or why did that person do that? You can hear other people doing negative self-talk. I'm not good enough. I should have done better. Nobody likes me. Lots of negative talk. And think of all the negative talk they might be saying. Other conflicts seem to be going on around you. They're exactly the same as your inner conflicts. The words are just being said out loud. Everything that's going on the beach between all of these relationships is a mirror of what's going on in your mind. The busyness, the chatter, the conflict, the negative self-talk. You're trying to meditate on the beach, but you're finding it very difficult with all this chatter going on around you. You look up and you see the moon quite close to the sun. And you ask the moon, can you please bring me some peace, some tranquility, some solace, some refuge from this chitter-chatter. Then you notice the shadows start to form over the beach. You realize that the moon is actually moving in front of the sun. As it starts to move over the front of the sun, you notice that your base chakra slows down, moves into darkness, into stillness. And a lot of the base chakra, chitter-chatter, that I'm not safe, I'm not good enough, nobody wants to be with me, starts to die down around you. And those particular people move into stillness, into the darkness, to be rebooted. More of the moon moves in front of the sun. Your sacral chakra, a beautiful crystal orange coloured chakra near your navel, starts to slow down and move into stillness, into darkness. And all of your relationship chitter-chatter starts to calm down, move into stillness. All the people around you, dealing with relationship conflicts, maybe their relationship with money, with time, with their own body, with other people, the world, they all move into stillness. The moon continues to move across the front of the sun. It's almost halfway across. Your solar plexus behind your tummy, a beautiful bright yellow solar plexus, moves into stillness, into the darkness. Any power, conflicts, chitter-chatter going on around you starts to slow down and move into stillness. The moon's halfway across, half blocking the sun. The shadow is moving across the beach. You notice that even the waves are starting to slow down, move into stillness. Your heart chakra starts to slow down and move into stillness, into peace. And all of the heart-based issues, the grief, the loss, the sadness, chitter-chatter, love relationships, all the issues, the self-talk going on around you to do with the heart, all come to a place of stillness and darkness, ready for the reboot. You're starting to feel quite cool and fresh, revitalized from this reboot. The moon moves across even further. Your throat chakra starts to slow down and move into stillness, into the darkness. And all of the chitter-chatter about communication issues, I should have said this, I wish I could say that, all slows down, dissolves. The moon is almost completely covering the sun. Your third eye moves into stillness, into the darkness. All of the fogginess, the chitter-chatter, I can't see what's really supposed to happen. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do. All of that self-doubt, all that worry, all moves into stillness. completely over the top of the sun. A beautiful, magnificent ring of fire bursts out around the edges of the moon. And your crown chakra opens up 1,000-leaf lotus, 1,000-petal lotus at the same time. Take a breath in and see all of the base chakra worries and fears around you. As you breathe out, you send all those worries and fears through the ring of fire to be dissolved, to be transformed and cleansed. And again, you breathe in all of the relationship issues. Breathe out, send them up through the ring of fire. All that chitter chatter. Breathe in again, solar plexus, power issues, and breathing out. Breathe in again, any heart issues, and breathing out. Sending it through the ring of fire. Breathing in again, any communication issues, chitter chatter, and blow it through the ring of fire to be transformed and cleansed. Breathing in again, any third eye issues, any unclear seeing, any fog, any chitter chatter, defeating chatter. Breathe in and breathing out, blowing it through the ring of fire to be transmutated and cleansed. And then the moon starts to move away from the sun. Starts to brighten the beach, the waves start to move. The beautiful little ruby red base chakra starts to move very slowly, cleansed and cleared. Brilliant, bright, ruby red light. You affirm to yourself, I am safe, all is well. The sacral chakra starts to open up as the moon moves further away from the sun. Beautiful crystal orange chakra, moving a little faster than the base chakra. Affirming to yourself, my relationships are sound and mutually beneficial. The moon moves a bit further across, and about half of the sun is now revealed. People start moving around you, but all of the relationship issues and fear issues are starting to dissolve, and they're having kind, generous, and caring conversations with each other. Your solar plexus lights up, beautiful golden yellow, moving a little faster than the other two. The moon moves a little further across, more than halfway across, and the heart chakra opens up and starts to move again. Emerald green chakra, filled with love and light. Then your throat chakra, light blue. Your third eye, indigo. The moon has fully moved away from the sun. The beach is lit up. The relationships are harmonious and balanced, pleasing to listen to, and calming to the ear. sun is shining on your body, warming you up, feeling very comfortable. The waves are gently massaging the beach, and you're able to sit there in stillness for a few moments. And then breathing in, move your awareness to your crown, your head, your neck, shoulders, arms, hands, fingertips, upper torso, middle torso and pelvic area. As you breathe out, allow your whole upper body to come back into this room, into this present state of awareness. Breathing in again, move your awareness to your buttocks, your upper legs, knees, lower legs, ankles, feet and toes. As you breathe out, allow your whole body to come back into this room, into this present state of awareness. Have a sense of where your body is in the room. Then very gently opening your eyes and releasing your mudra. Give yourself a little bit of a tap if you need to wake yourself up. A bit of a stretch. I hope you really enjoyed that meditation today, to clear all that clutter out of the way, so you can see what it is you need to focus on. Have the courage as well to focus on moving that thing. I'd love to hear your feedback if there is something in particular that you realised that you'd been sweeping under the carpet that you'd like to share, or just say that you did move it, you did shift it. That'd be lovely. I'd love to hear from you. And please do share this with as many people as you can think of that you know can't make it to a yoga class for whatever reason, but could definitely benefit from this. And of course we've got our yoga retreat coming up on the 18th of January down the south coast of Australia, and I would love to see some of you there. I'm really excited about it, to have an actual audience of people doing yoga with. It's all on the website humanhappiness.com.au. So until our full moon in a few weeks' time, all the very best for your brand new year, and namaste.